As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullah. This time the Ustad will give the answer.
Sayyidi, as Allah has created us to strive and struggle, what are some ways individuals can overcome the spiritual struggles that Allah has ordained for us?
Overcome? Yeah, I don't think we really overcome, we just become empowered. That you become more stronger for the test that Allah sends. And again, this is the whole system. So it's the meditation, the tafakkur, the contemplation, the whole path, the whole curriculum of the shaykh is to bring an ease into our lives. So that's the catch-all, inshaAllah. So do the practices, understand the connection, everything. Because to be tested in life without any tools is going to be a very difficult life. How do you bring energy? How do you push away relief? How does anything happen? But when Allah sends you the tools and into a school that teaches you the tools, then you have a lot of opportunities. So in these days of difficulty, these are important subjects. The wave and the particle is very important. If you don't train on how to open up your wave reality, it's going to be hard to deal with nefarious beings because they move in a wave reality, they exist on a wave plane, right? The jinn, they're not particles, otherwise you see them. So this is a big thing, this, oh Shaykh speaks these spooky stuff, we don't like to hear these things, don't say jinn at night, jinn, don't worry about it. It's your biggest either understanding or misunderstanding. If you're not training in it, then you're going to be held in difficulty. Why? Because they're moving at wave and any particle can do nothing. You're just looking at it, oh what are you going to do? So this training are for the last days on how to meditate, how to contemplate, how to open your wave reality and to move into the presence of Prophet to receive the fires, the lights and the energies, to be amongst the awliya in your wave reality, and guidance only comes from wave reality. So particle guides are worthless, they can do nothing for themselves nor for anyone else, they're entertainment only. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Shaykh Nurjan, thank you for watching the video that you're watching. InshaAllah, if you're happy with the content and happy with these programs, please support the button below, the programs that we have for our orphanage repairs, our water well, Give the Gift of Life, our mobile food vans. We have now 5 vans, Vancouver, Chicago, Los Angeles, Pakistan. There's many programs that reach thousands of people and rescue foods and give those supplies to people in need. Your support is greatly appreciated. Also, be so kind as to leave loving comments and please share the stream, every bit counts. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And these are not the days for particles to talk, because what's coming on this earth and is on this earth is based on wave realities, based on energy realities. So like we said, your course in fiqh is very nice, but the Dajjal is about to make himself completely known, it's going to be based on wave. So people have to be teaching about energy, have to be teaching about how to reach to these realities, how to safeguard themselves, how to have victory with the connection to the presence of Prophet, have even bayat, they don't even have bayat. And last night all of the Surah Fath came to where? Inna ladhina yubayyunaka yubayyunullah. That you want all this victory, your hand must be on the hand of Sayyidina Muhammad, then Allah's hand upon you. If Allah's hand not upon you, what can reach to you? Nothing, nothing, just blessings. But when they womb from the hand of Allah their hand must be very firm on the hand of Sayyidina Muhammad. That's what Surah Fath was giving us, the whole understanding. Where the last ayat al-Kareem, Muhammadan Rasulullah. So no, these are big subjects, everybody should meditate and really understand how to open up their wave reality, and that the particle is of no benefit anymore. And when particles talk, it's more confusing than anything. They talk, and especially if the particles are trying to talk about wave realities, it just doesn't sound right. But when the wave realities talk, the particles get confused. They say, I don't know what this shaykh is talking about. Where is this written? Where do you want it to be written? Yeah, it's not going to be like that. The Qur'an that you read has all of those realities, but you don't have eyes to see it, your eyes are only seeing particle. So it means this is an immense reality, that if we don't open the reality of our soul, well then you're not really going to be seeing the ayahs of Qur'an, and you're not going to be understanding the ayah of Qur'an. The Qur'an is not going to be sending you its love for Prophet, right? Because the particle version of the Qur'an is Furqan. That those whom don't have that love and that training, they see right and wrong, right and wrong, right and wrong. But how then to get the noon? The noon from Qur'an is a nur, is a light. How are you getting that light if you don't study light? Right? From its qaf of power to the noon of its light, how are you going to get it? When it has to look into your eyes and see the love of Prophet, as a result it sees that love and begin to dress your soul and teach you from its level of reality. And again look at your eyes again and say, here we go again, now even deeper into your heart, into your soul, right? But if you're a particle, what happens? You read Surah Fatiha and it's still Surah Fatiha for you. And you read it again, and 10 years you read it again and it's still Surah Fatiha for you. It didn't open itself because you didn't open yourself, you didn't open your reality. And that's why these knowledges, this way, this understanding is extremely important for last days. These are immensely difficult times that are coming upon this earth.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum as-salam wa rahmatullah.
This question comes in an email. As-salamu alaykum Shaykh. I want to ask, could we listen on YouTube binaural beats and healing sounds for anger release and for release of emotional blockage?
Neural beat?
Once I listen headache relief sounds and I really feel good after that, and I listen anger release sounds and I feel difference.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't speak about the neural beats. So yeah. And since we're those types of questions, we're an audience of 5,000-6,000 people. So we're not going to direct people away from salawats and Qur'an to neural beats. So it's recommended, follow our way. Follow the meditation practices, the teachings, all that being taught by our way of teaching, what to recite, what to listen to the salawats, do the breathing, the energy, all these practices. And don't open anything else because we can't speak to it, we can't speak about it. And the devil has a way of some things happening, and not specifically on this, but he makes things to seem pleasurable until enough time goes by and he can grab the person and put them into a difficulty and they don't know how they got there. So making sounds and bells and woo, and then all these different devices, we don't know what that opens, and we don't know what its purpose is and what is it summoning. And if they make a bowl with an incantation to a spirit and they put some sort of hidden signs upon it but you don't see it, and then they ship it to you and you just keep right? You think it's nothing happening, but is it summoning something that you're not aware of and that you'd had no understanding of. So everything has some sort of a an issue involved. And that's why this teaching is trying to teach people. You put a music on, it's an incantation. They've done something, so when that sound comes out an effect will hit your heart. When you buy a food, there's something in there of chemicals to lower your energy and contaminate your heart. So everything is rigged for something to harm us, except what? Qur'an and salawat of Prophet, durood al-sharif. So this is why we've taught upon this earth, listen to Qur'an and make your durood and salawat and leave all other things that I can't answer and talk about. Unless you want to do it yourself, then next email comes, I feel possessed, I don't know what happened, and I don't either, because I don't know what people were doing, what they were incantations, what they were reciting. So let's keep it pure and clean inshaAllah. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifoon. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Bi hurmati Muhammad al-Mustafa. Bi siri Surat al-Fatiha. MashaAllah, we have so much to recite, so many salawat, so many books on durood al-sharif on our app. We have so many zikrs and awrads, and I don't know why anyone needs to do anything outside of that. There's so much power in all of that's on this app of these durood, these salawats, that you should try to be hifz and memorize all of the durood al-sharifs with immense power, immense power. So each one has an immense reality. What's the one to see Prophet? Allahumma salli ala ruh Sayyidina Muhammad wa arwahi ya jasadi qabrihi wal quburihi wa ahli wa sahbihi wa sallam. Yeah, all night long keep reciting that salawat as you're sleeping. All night long, all night long, all night long. What more beatific than praising upon Prophet's soul, upon his holy physicality, and that his qabr be lit and lit up. Then what do you think Prophet all night long will be praying upon your heart, upon your body and your soul to be lit? Because the best of character, the best of Allah's khuluq is going to say, oh Ya Rabbi, he's praying for all this for me, let me pray that all for him and his family and his loved ones. So yeah, our durood al-sharifs are immensely powerful for all of eternity inshaAllah. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Shaykh Nurjan. Thank you for watching the video that you're watching. InshaAllah, if you're happy with the content and happy with these programs, please support the button below, the programs that we have for our orphanage repairs, our water well, Give the Gift of Life, our mobile food vans. We have now 5 vans: Vancouver, Chicago, Los Angeles, Pakistan. There's many programs that reach thousands of people and rescue foods and give those supplies to people in need. Your support is greatly appreciated. Also, be so kind as to leave loving comments and please share the stream. Every bit counts. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.